night on the way to Miami for 49ers Dolphins on Sunday. And it was a very busy Thursday. Brock Purdy got his entire offensive line.
This is as we're here at the beautiful gingerbread house as well. Beautiful place to come here in San Francisco during the holiday season. December 20th, we're only 5 days left before Christmas, only 4 days left of the shopping season, or shopping days. So glad you guys are joining us on Niners Radio 49 tonight, as we're down to only 11 days left of 2024. And you know this has been a disappointing season for the San Francisco 49ers. Here we go. Sorry about that. Make sure I got my. Yeah, so I forgot to turn my mic my mic on my headphones on, so we apologize for that. But 49ers getting ready towards end of the regular season finale as only 3 games left after this Sunday will be only 2 games left of this season. So a tough, difficult year to be a 49ers fan. Thank you. All right, brother. Yeah, so there are a few 49er fans. Some of the faithful still here. They're all here at the Fairmont Hotel. Great place to be here during this holiday season. I love to come down here. I'm going to be taking my traditional holiday picture for go on our scrapbook at the end of the day. I'll probably be back up here again tomorrow, maybe next, right before Christmas. This sink this in. They got the nice, beautiful gingerbread house here, and it's great. I've always wanted to do a podcast here. It's always important to do it early. The seats can get here get them when you have an opportunity. So if you come down here, they're located up here in the Russian Hill or the Nob Hill area sector of town here in San Francisco. Here on Niners Radio 49 tonight here at the Fairmont Hotel in San Francisco. The backdrop, we got the Christmas tree. This is the holiday spirit, you know. Holiday spirit. Even though the Niners will most likely will not make the playoffs this year, I'd like to see the 49ers finish the season on a positive note. And we're going to take a look at what's going on. And we, you know, it's just so we're gonna so we're gonna pretty much now as we're getting locked in, we let's show you some 49er stuff. I'm gonna show you one of our first 49ers 39 and of this holiday season. Reminder: 49ers tailgate, our holiday edition. We're gonna be putting that up. We'll be putting that up. It's gonna be coming on, and then the schedule's gonna be next week. A little bit awkward. We're gonna probably have 49ers live on Monday during midday. We're gonna have it because of the holiday. We want to get everything taken care of. We're gonna have 49ers live on Monday. 49ers live on Monday, and we're going to have that on Monday, and then after that, we'll have 49ers live on Monday, and then after that, we will have, after 49ers live on Monday, we're going to have probably going to be an afternoon version, probably around at midday, and then after that, we're going to have no 49ers live tonight on after Monday night, and then Tuesday, Wednesday will be off because of the holiday. We'll probably have a brief show on Thursday and Friday. Thursday, Friday, we'll have shows both of those days, and then. Well, actually on Thursday, next Thursday, we'll probably be behind enemy lines, and then Friday as well. And then after that, we'll just take a break. It'll be my birthday on the 29th, and then on the 30th, I'll be back out at Levi Stadium taking my final show for 49ers Live, the 49ers Tailgate, the regular season finale. That'll be the last home game for sure. The Niners' chances of them going back to the playoffs and defending their crown as champions in the NFC West, with the opportunity to defend their crown as NFC champions, are pretty much a very slim, a 1% chance. The Niners most likely will be mathematically eliminated by probably no later than Sunday night. If they win on a loss on Sunday, will definitely officially eliminate. But if the Niners, if they could finish strong, if they can try to win this game, some other dominoes effect will have to fall in place. But this has been a nightmare season, you know. The Super Bowl loss to the Chiefs back in February, early mid-February, and then with all the issues and the injuries carried over to this new regular season, you know, that's just one of those years. There's a lot of decisions going to have to be made this offseason. So, without further ado, we're going to show you our 49ers segment. In our flashback segment, we're going to have a treat. We're going to take you back Niners and Dolphins history, 1986. Highlights of the Niners-Dolphins 31-16 win over the Miami Dolphins back in week number 4 down at the old Orange Bowl in Miami. And then we'll take a look back from December of 1992 when Jerry Rice passes Steve Largent to become the NFL's all-time receptions leader with his 101st touchdown pass in that ugly, nasty quagmire sewer rainy day at Candlestick Park back in December of 1992. So, without further ado, we're going to go to this segment. We're going to show you some Niners segments. And we will Jersey from our friend from 49ers.com and assistant by the 49ers. This is a great treat. We're going to share it to you right now. You're watching live 49ers Live tonight on Niners Radio 49.
Hello, faithful. Welcome to 49ers Tailgate Treats presented by Safeway. I'm your host, Brianna McDonald, and I am with Levi's Stadium Executive Chef Alvin Cavilling.
Hey, Brianna.
Hi, Alvin. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Great. All right. So, Chef Alvin today is going to be teaching us how to make the 49ers 49-layer dip. Now, don't get intimidated. It's not 49 layers, right? Just 9 layers?
Just 9 layers.
Okay, but we're keeping it on brand, going 49-layer dip. Chef Alvin, how did you create this awesome tailgate recipe?
So this has been on our sweets menu for as long as I know. It's a staple. It's a fan favorite. I can't take it away or else I'll get in trouble. So this goes into sweets. It's not 9 layers vertically. It's on a nice platter so you can see all the nice colors, red and gold especially.
Perfect for presentation. All right, so what are the ingredients needed to make this recipe, and also how long does it take for the faithful to prep this one?
This takes minutes. Okay. I mean, you can buy all of this pretty much ready to go for your tailgate party. Pico de gallo, that's a simple recipe. Everyone's got their favorite. Salsa roja, you can make it as spicy as you want. Again, that's up to you, but we make ours nice and spicy.
Nice. All right, well, let's get started. What is the very first step?
All right, so grab all the ingredients. We have black olives, pico de gallo, sharp cheddar cheese, black beans, jalapenos, guacamole, scallions, salsa roja, and sour cream. Black olives, first to go down, followed by pico de gallo. You can make this one as spicy as you want. We like it nice and spicy. A lot of jalapenos in this one. Sharp cheddar cheese. Some black beans on here. Frijoles. Gotta have the red jalapenos. These always go great with tortillah chips. Guacamole. Scallions. Sour cream. And we will with our salsa roja. This one's kind of hard. Right there. And this is our 49-layer dip. Fan favorite.
And I've got the tortilla chips for our 49-layer dip. Tell me, why do all of these ingredients work best for this dip?
These are all readily available ingredients. Everyone knows what these are. And there's something for everybody here.
Yeah, definitely. Well, Faithful, we cannot wait for you to try Chef Alvin's famous 49-layer dip. You can get all of the ingredients at your local Safeway. Happy cooking and go now.
All right, that was Brianna McDonald, and that footage is courtesy from from 49ers.com. So we continue on Niners Radio 49ers Live tonight here at the Fairmont Hotel in San Francisco. The holiday edition, Professor B here on location. As we are going to, in a few moments, we'll have another segment of this holiday season. But now I want to take a flashback look, go back to the year 1986. 49ers taking on the Miami Dolphins at the Orange Bowl in Miami. This is, for the Niners, this is the Niners in the all-time series. Don Shula's Dolphins, the Niners were 0-4 all-time against the Dolphins in the regular season. In fact, the Niners' first ever, this was the first time that the two teams hooked up in the regular season or a meaningful game of any kind, regular season, postseason, since January of 1985 when the 49ers beat the Miami Dolphins, Dan Marino and the high-scoring Miami Dolphins in Super Bowl 19 by a score of 38-16. So we're going to show you that highlight. This is we're going to show you that clip in just a few moments. It's as we're going to cue that thing up. The video was courtesy by 49ers NFL Films. This is a good piece. And this was Jeff Kemp starting in place of the injured Joe Montana, who recently at that time had his back surgery. And a lot of people thought he was going to be out for the entire 1986 season. And we're going to and this is, of course, the Niners. This was only just This was only just their third regular season meeting since 1973. First time that the two teams hooked up. So and we're going to get that information. So the 49ers and Dolphins, this was a regular season game. And we'll get that information from Football Database. So we're going to show you a good clip tonight, the Niners and Dolphins from 1986. And we'll take a look back of 1992 as well. So we're just going to wait for a few minutes. So we're going to okay, so we're going to now show you the footage of that classic from 1986. It begins, Niners Dolphins from September 28th, 1986. It begins right now.
that resulted in a 66-yard touchdown. Throughout 1986, the electrifying play of Ronnie Lott ignited the 49er defense. An All-Pro and Pro Bowl starter, number 42 shot down the top guns of opposing attacks by playing the role of lethal weapon.
All right, that was a classic game from 1986. Jeff Kemp. A lot of you forget Jeff Kemp was a journeyman quarterback for the NFL. He filled in for the injured Joe Montana in 1986 and did pretty well filling in for him. And then he got hurt at mid-season, was injured, and then was replaced by Mike Murawski, the former UC Davis quarterback. He ended up got a cup of coffee around the NFL court, backed up for the Atlanta Falcons, and then he did okay with the 49ers in '86, and then until Joe Montana came back at mid-season. So we'll take a look at the stats from that game. The Niners end up winning that game 31-16 over the Miami Dolphins. Two teams were in similar opposite directions. The 49ers, of course, recently had come off their Super Bowl win dominating the Miami Dolphins at Stanford Stadium in Palo Alto. They win their second Super Bowl in 4 years. But this 1986 season, by both of those two teams, were going through a period of a little bit of a transition. Some of the veteran players, guys like Freddie, the previous year, Freddie Solomon, and guys like Freddie Solomon was at the end of his ropes. He retired after the '85 season. You had guys like Freddie's other guys end up retiring, end up moving elsewhere. Other players who have going on to guys like Fred Dean, Jack Hacksaw Reynolds, and then a few other 49ers from that Super Bowl team is retiring, was at the end of their ropes. Guys like Keith Farnhorst was only going to get replaced. Wendell Tyler was at the end of his rope. He was hurt most of the year, got cut, then the Niners re-signed him. Then, he got activated. Then he ended up retiring after the '86 season. So the Niners are going through some bit of a youth movement, drafting the young players, like bringing in like John Taylor, who ultimately became a starter, replaced Dwight Clark, had that big touchdown game winner in Super Bowl 23 against the Bengals a few years later. Then you had guys like, Tom Rathman being the everyday fullback. Roger Craig was going to be the everyday halfback, moving into Wendell Tyler's open, moving into Roger Craig's spot, fullback. And Roger Craig, of course, in 1985 had picked up where he left off in the Super Bowl performance against the Dolphins. He ended up became the first back to get 1,000 yards both rushing and receiving, 2,000 all-purpose yards. The story is he should still be, I consider him as a Hall of Famer because what he did, he also was named the 1988 NFC's Offensive Player of the Year. And wonder why. And Dwight Clark, the late Dwight Clark, rest in peace, even said Roger Craig deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. He meant so much of that Niners offense, being that featured back during the 1980s. So that was that. And then now we're going to take a look of that score for the 49ers from 1986. The Niners defeated the Miami Dolphins at the Orange Bowl by a score of 31-16. As All right, so we have a little technical difficulties, but we're going to just get to the scores from week number. By the way, I want to say congratulations to the Buccaneers winning the California Division 7 state championship. They won last Saturday. They're also the champions of the city section. It's their second city section in state division in state championship in the last 4 years. And it's kind of a little bit of a family affair because my mom's sister my uncle Carlos Webster won that award. He's a Balboa graduate from the class of 1980. We'd like to send our congratulations to him. To send our congratulations to Coach Freddie Vasquez and the rest of that staff and the Balboa football team and the alumni Balboa Buccaneers. They're the champions of the CIF state championship for 2024, their second state title in the past 4 years. So congratulations to Balboa winning that championship. San Mateo, College of San Mateo won the state championship again. Looks like the balance of powers has shifted with that rivalry between City College and College of San Mateo in recent years. Of course, with former coach Jason Collins left to go to head elsewhere, City College, who have been the gold standard, it's been a change in recent years with their personnel. So congratulations. It was a great year for Balboa. And, they're going to have a good chance to get back. Hopefully they can defend their crown next year. The city section champion has won, I believe, 4 of the last 5 titles. So congratulations to Balboa winning the state championship and to College of San Diego All right, Focus Radio 49ers tonight. We apologize for some technical difficulties. We just have some technical difficulties on our set, so we apologize for the delay. Able to get our video feedback right now, so we're just going to go audio. So the 49ers end up winning that game by a score of they end up winning that game by a score of 31-16 over the Miami Dolphins. And here are the final totals of that game and the final numbers of that game. Jeff Camp threw for 168 yards. He threw 2 touchdown passes. He threw an interception. Dan Marino threw for 301 yards, and he was intercepted. The 49ers defense intercepted 4 Dan Marino passes in the contest. And then the leading receiver, Dwight Clark, 4 catches for 41 yards. Jerry Rice, 3 catches for 76 yards. He had 2 touchdown receptions in the contest. And then Ryan Lott had an interception, and he pitched a backward lateral to Tom Holmoe, who's currently I believe he's still currently the athletic director at his alma mater at BYU, the same school that Steve Young went to. So the win for the 49ers ended up winning that game by a score of 31 to winning by a score of 31-36 over the Miami Dolphins in week number 4. So we're going to go into our next segment on Niners Radio 49. In fact, we're going to take this quick time out. Hope we get our video back on it. We're doing an audio because of our technical difficulties with the video stream. We're going to just do an audio stream just temporarily. We'll be right back. Professor B here live at the Fairmont Hotel in San Francisco on Niners Radio 49. We'll be right back.
It's going to be tougher and tougher. But they had missed opportunities, and at the end of the day, you have to. All right, so we're apologize once again for the technical difficulties, and we're going to send you to that next segment, 49ers and the Miami Dolphins from 1992. This was week 14, and this is 49ers taking on the Miami Dolphins in Week 14 of 1992. They're taking on the Dolphins for an interconference play. And we talk about games over the years. Everybody talk about that 49er Dolphin. There have been some historical games. And we're going to take you back to December of 1992. This was, I believe, December 6th or December 6th of 1992. Niners taking on the Niners taking on the Miami Dolphins at Candlestick Park. And we're going to pick you up the action in the fourth quarter. 49ers having that lead. And we're going to set it up right here, right now, as we So we'll pick up the action. This is in the fourth quarter. Niners have a 20-3 lead. They're trying to extend their lead. We're going to pick up the action at Candlestick Park. It was a stormy hit the Bay Area that day.
Valley State. He's out to the left. There it is, 1.
And you can see the images right there. Jerry Rice, as he would pass. So that was, of course, Jerry Rice passing Steve Largent for career touchdown number 101, as he now set a new standard. He had passed Don Hudson. Steve Largent got his 100th career touchdown, I think, 35 years ago this month, back in 1989 against the Cincinnati Bengals. Then 3 years later, 32 years ago, back in 1992, Jerry Rice surpasses Steve Largent from the Seattle Seahawks as he became the all-time touchdown receptions leader with 101. That's 101 career touchdown passes and counting, only 30 years old. And now this is where Jerry Rice was no doubt not only the best wide receiver in the NFL, but maybe the best player overall in the NFL back in 1982. Niners defeated the Dolphins, by the way, 27-3. The Niners would go on to win the NFC West. Steve Young would go on to win another passing title, would win the league's MVP, his first of 2 league MVPs in 3 seasons. Magical year for the 49ers. They go on to go 14-2 and mark the 3rd time in 4 years that the Niners would go on to win 14-2 and finish with the NFL's best record. And 3 of the last 4, and for the 4th time in the past 6 years. So they would go on to lose to the Dallas Cowboys in the NFC Championship game, while the Dolphins lose to their rival as well, to the Buffalo Bills in the AFC Championship. By the way, the Dolphins would go on to win the AFC East. They would lose to the Bills in the championship game of the AFC. So that was another moment in that long-time rivalry tradition. So the Niners, Jerry Rice, another milestone record back on that date, December 6, 1992. Niners defeating the Miami Dolphins 27-3 at Candlestick Park. So we're going to go in our next segment. Brock Purdy, segment that he had a special gift for all the 49ers linemen. So we'll take this time out and we'll get you that video in just a moment. Professor B live here at we're here at the Fairmont Hotel in San Francisco, the gingerbread house, everything. We've got the families, kids, wives, husbands, boyfriends, girlfriends, etc., etc. Old school, new school, so much more. Professor B, we're here at the Fairmont Hotel. You're watching 49ers Live tonight on Niners Radio 49. We'll be right back. We are experiencing some technical delays. Please stand by. We will have that fixed in just a moment. Please stand by. Okay, we're right back here at 49ers live tonight on remote here at the beautiful Fairmont Hotel in San Francisco. We got the holiday trees, the gingerbread house here. I love this time of the year. We're glad you're watching on Niners Radio 49 on location. So we're going to have this next segment. This is going to be our one of our few final segments tonight. I'm going to be taking my picture to be posting up as well. So at this segment, we're going to take a look of the holidays. You know, the families, kids. So you got husbands, wives, boyfriends, girlfriends, fiancés, etc., etc., etc. We're going to bring it to you live. At this time, we're going to take a look at it, take a behind the scenes. So we are going to this is such a picturesque shot here tonight on Niners Radio 49. So we're going to right now our next segment, the Brock Purdy. He had something for the lineman. This is video, of course, courtesy of 49ers.com. So we're going to go show you that segment right now. Enjoy.
Boys, I just want to say Merry Christmas. Got some gifts for you guys. Sorry for the wait, but if you guys want to follow me outside, let's go. Let's go. Toyota, baby. All right, so we got 5 Sequoias, 5 Tundras. You guys can check them out, but these are yours. So, Merry Christmas.
Oh my, that's tough.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, guys. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for all y'all do. Yeah, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate you. Thanks for all you do. Thanks for all you do. Merry Christmas, bro. Nah, dude. I wanted to. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Merry Christmas. Appreciate you, bro. Yes, sir.
Happy holiday. Y'all see it. Brock Purdy came through. Y'all see it, Toyota.
I gotta see the inside.
It's nuts, bro. Yeah. Insane.
Dude, this smells so good, brand new.
Oh my God, I can't believe this.
Bart's just trying to drive off right now, dude.
Look, gas. Listen to that purr. Purdy. That purr is purdy.
Let's go, dude.
Oh my God, bro. Yeah. My mind is blown, honestly. This is probably the greatest gift I ever got in my life.
All right, that was Brock Purdy giving his linemen some cars from Toyota. Definition of a class act for Brock Purdy, despite his challenges this year, that he went there and did something like that. That's just another classy moment for the young QB. You know, it's been a difficult year, despite the Niners' challenges and the disappointment of this year. That kind of puts things into perspective. As what Brock Purdy did, he's a young quarterback, and I know he's gonna. He will get. This team will get to. This team will. They will have plenty of opportunities down the road. So you know, despite the disappointment this year, it's always great to give back. And, it reminded me what I did this year, giving back. I've gotten so, like this year, when we do our holiday give outs, I do this every year for Niners Radio 49. We did the holiday giveaway, give out last Thursday when the Niners played the Rams on Thursday Night Football, gave away some 49ers gear, some Giants gear. And once again, our shout out to Miss Tess Oliphant from the San Francisco Giants, who I personally know going back to her days at USF as was one of our interns, worked her ranks up. Her and by the way, also congratulations to our former colleague, Miss Alyssa Knockett, who was part of our internship at the University of San Francisco at baseball. As she's now left the Giants, going to be working with the Cleveland Guardians now. Going to be headed from the Bay Area all the way up to the northern Ohio, work for the Cleveland Guardians. So congratulations to her and her husband, of course, Robert Abel, the former USF Dons player. I've had my ties and connections with the University of San Francisco Giants over the years. The great gift of giving and, of this holiday season. So what we're going to do next is on Niners Radio 49. Now this segment is What's on Deck. Our What's on Deck segment. And that is it's our the 49ers ways to watch the Niners and Dolphins. And we'd like to thank also Brianna McDonald for that segment, how to make some spread for football games. So the 49ers and Dolphins game, that's going to be the late window. It's going to be a CBS doubleheader weekend. You can watch it on NFL Plus, watch live local primetime, regular season, and postseason action on your phone or tablet, game replays, and more. You can watch it internationally. Fans in Mexico can watch it and then locally and in the Bay Area and beyond on the U.S. Bank 49ers radio network. All games will be heard on KBR 104.5 FM and 680 AM. The Bone at 107.7 FM and the 49ers radio network. The Spanish radio network will be on 49ers.com/ESP. Jesus Sataria and Carlos Yuturis will stream at no cost exclusively. To view all Spanish content, please click. And then the Mexico broadcast, 49ers and Dolphins, will be on as well. And there also is a UK broadcast that will be broadcast on radio via Talk Sport 2. For more ways, you check it out, 49ers.com. So Sunday's game will be the late window. That will be on CBS, KPIX CBS 5. The announcers, of course, will be Jim Nantz and Tony Romo with the call at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, as the Niners are returning to Hard Rock Stadium for the first time in almost 5 years. Of course, the last time the Niners were there, that was their Super Bowl defeat to the Kansas City Chiefs, a heartbreaker. And then, of course, that's this. But on the other flip side, Hard Rock Stadium was good for the 49ers, as they won 2 of the 3 times they played in the Super Bowl in South Florida. Of course, Super Bowl 23, when the Niners came from behind to beat the Bengals in Super Bowl 23, 20-16 on Joe Montana, the drive to connecting with John Taylor, and what would be Bill Walsh's final game as Niners head coach. And then 6 years later, back January 29th, 1985, when the Niners beat the San Diego Chargers 49-26, when Steve Young would surpass Joe Montana. He would throw 6 touchdown passes to past Joe Montana's record for Super Bowl touchdown passes in a single game. So we'd like to thank all of you for watching 49ers Live tonight on Facebook Live tonight. We'd like to thank all of you for watching. We thank you for watching. We'd like to thank all of you. We'd like to thank the staff, Fairmont Hotel in San Francisco. And I love doing this time of the year. It's the holiday season of giving and the thankfulness. We have so much to be thankful for in 2024. Yours truly. We've just got some new we had won the the Boost Award winner, one of the finalists, won the Boost Awards, got a $1,000 grant to start the upgrade on Niners Radio 49, not only for Niners Radio 49, but for satellite digital media as becoming a full flagship at Niners Radio 49. This is one of the best years we've ever had. This is, my completing my third season as the information director for Niners Radio 49 since taking over for Brian Bauer nearly 3 years ago, almost 3 years ago after the 2021 season concluded. And then, of course, this is my 8th season overall at Niners Radio 49, going from broadcast reporter to a full-time mediator information director, giving you the latest news on Niners Radio 49 and giving you all the best content, upgrading to a next level. So we'd like to thank all of you watching tonight. The holiday season, this is a time of giving, time of, remembering people who are not able. But today, by the way, would be my grandmother, with Gloria Souls, would be her 92nd birthday. This is her birthday on December 20th. And, and once again, congratulations to the Balboa Buccaneers of the AAA, won the state championship. They end up winning it. They won the state championship for 2024. Great season. Congratulations to Freddie Vasquez and the rest of that coaching staff. And the Balboa, I believe, got honored today or at City Hall in San Francisco. And, great year for them. And for the 49ers, it was a difficult year. This year is an off year. And, we're going to continue to have 49ers Live during the offseason. There's no offseason, no breaks. We're going to continue to give you some great content as we move forward. Going into the offseason, we will definitely be it's going to be because hopefully we're going to try to get some people come on. We're going to get Matt in the coming weeks, Matt Mayoko from NBC Sports Bay Area 49ers Insider, recap the season, put it on a bow. Also going to try to get Jeffrey Lee Chan to come on with their thoughts. I'm going to try to get either David Lombardi or Tim Kawakami with the Niners for their offseason. And even we'll try to get Larry Krueger on as well. So that's going to do it for tonight. Professor B here at the Fairmont Hotel on location. And it was a great place. And there's so much to be thankful for. And, in 2025, next year, hopefully the roster is going to change every year. And, the Niners will hopefully, be back in 25. Next year, Super Bowl 60 the Super Bowl will be returning right back here to the Bay Area in 2026, 2025, 26. In February of 26, it will be Super Bowl 60. And hopefully the Niners will be in that conversation. I think this was kind of an off year, and we'll see what they do in free agency and in the offseason, in the draft. The roster changes every year. So, when you got these guys up there at 29, 30 years old, one age to grow on, you're going to have a changeover every year. So, every year, new names, new faces. It happens in pro football, The Niners have had a great success in recent years. They won their share of games. They played in 3 straight NFC Championship games, 4 of the last 5 years, And that's something, I know despite the disappointment of not winning the Super Bowl, they've been so close that, it's so hard to repeat, and the grind you have to go through and the body and the mind, it takes its toll. So, and something has to give. So the last year around this time a year ago, the Niners were fortunate they didn't have that many injuries. And we'll get through all that in the next, these next 2 weeks. Just a reminder, we will have 49ers Live, postgame live Sunday, right after Niners and Dolphins. We'll wrap it up at Levi's Stadium. We'll have 49ers postgame live Sunday. And then Monday, we'll have the Monday 49ers Live Monday edition. We'll have a special edition, the aftermath on Monday. We'll go somewhere on location on Monday to wrap it up, to recap this game. It's going to be an afternoon. And then Tuesday, and then after that, Tuesday and Wednesday, there'll be no 49ers Live. I want to spend some time with the family and with catch up with friends and people, get some final stuff done for the holiday shopping season. And then we'll be back on Thursday to preview on a short week, Niners taking on the Detroit Lions. We'll hope we get somebody for the Detroit Lions to come on And then Monday Night Football looks like that's going to hold up. Monday Night Football coming up on the 10 days from now on December 30th, the day after yours truly's birthday. Niners and Lions, the regular season final game at Candlestick. Then in 2 weeks from this Sunday, the Niners will wrap up the regular season, I believe, on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, on January 5th when they take on the Arizona Cardinals in the desert. The Niners trying to finish the season on a positive note. And I was watching, and I think, hey, the Niners still got a chance to finish with a winning record. If they can win their final 3 games, they could finish 9-8 and finish on a positive note. Something can go in the offseason. Remember the 49ers back in 1991? They were 4-6 through the first 10 games. Remember, that was a transition year in 1991. Niners, they lost both Ryan Lott and Roger Craig, 2 of those big pillars, 2 of the big mainstays of the Niners dynasty of the 80s, especially Ryan Lott, one of 5 players of the pillars of the Niners winning 4 Super Bowls, end up going to the Raiders. And then, of course, Keena Turner, Eric Wright, Mike Wilson, and those guys end up retiring. So 91 was a transition year. Of course, Joe Montana missed the entire 91 season because he had the elbow surgery. And, he had the elbow surgery, missed the entire 91 season. And that's fair. And not trying to get off topic. It was like 2 or 3 weeks later, right after Montana had his season-ending elbow surgery, my other favorite field general growing up, Irvin Magic Johnson, announced the sports world, the big shocker of the sports world, when he had HIV and ended up retiring from the LA Lakers. So 1991 was a crazy year for sports me as a young teenager. It was kind of a sense of the changing of the guard. The Lakers dynasty kind of ended right there. It was all about the Bulls. The 49ers, of course, went through a transition in 1981. They were 4-6. They ended up winning and then Steve Young got hurt at midseason. Steve Bono played very well, only for him to get hurt. Then Steve Young assumed the control at quarterback. The Niners ended up running the table, winning their final 6 games to go 10-6, and they were still mathematically alive. And then, going into that Monday night game against the Chicago Bears with other teams vying for playoff spots, the Niners were eliminated going into that Monday night game against the Bears. And they mollywopped the Bears 52-14. That pretty much the Bears needed that win to win the NFC Central and get a first-round bye. The Detroit Lions, with their win on Sunday, the day before, over win over the Bills, coupled with the Niners beating the Bears, gave the Lions the NFC Central Division title and assured them of the number 2 seed and a guaranteed first-round bye, while the Bears would end up playing the wild card game round against the Dallas Cowboys, that young Cowboy team would end up beating them in the wild card game. That was Mike Jacobs' final time taking a Bears team in the playoffs. So the Niners finished the season strong, going 10-6. They ended up winning at least 10 games or more for unprecedented 9th consecutive year. And the Niners ended up going 10-6, winning at least 10 games. This was a stretch where the Niners won at least 10 or more games during a 16-year stretch. So this was one of those years it didn't happen. It was an off year. We'll see what happens when the Niners do in the offseason. They're going to have to make some tough decisions with some of these veterans. And we'll see. I think this team is going to reload and retool. They've got to spend their money wisely because there's some hard cap, some tough decisions. And we'll be giving you a lot of coverage of 49ers Live during the offseason. We'll try to get some draft experts coming in what the Niners needs and so much more. So that's it for now. Professor B signing off here at the Fairmont Hotel. And we'd like to wish all of you very happy holidays and very Merry Christmas. And so long from here at the Fairmont here in San Francisco. Professor B signing off. Thank you for watching 49ers Live tonight on Niners Radio 49. 49ers Live tonight is a presentation of Niners Radio 49 in association with the Satellite Digital Media Sports Network, Media News Network, where every team has a fan, every fan has a voice, the network home of champions. Have a very pleasant good night, everybody. Take care.